Welcome, gentlefolk, to my YouTube tutorials. Before I get this talk and chalk new line underway, I want to thank the existing viewers from the watercolour pool who gave me wonderful words of encouragement to keep moving on. In this particular case, I don't want you to think that I'm suddenly going to abandon the watercolour pool for the dust bowl. This is not going to be the case. Hopefully, I will try and keep one foot in the pool, splashing about, and the other one kicking up the dust in the dust bowl. So, for the new viewers who've come across me, not accidentally, because you're obviously searching for something, because that's why you're here. So now you need to know just a little bit about your tutor. So if you go along to your, just below your left hand side of your screen there, you'll see my resume. But they're just words. So what you're in actual fact seeing now is me in the flesh, for what it's worth. Right, so what do you know? Obviously, I've been around for a long time, and means I've also been playing around with chalk for a long time also. Not so long that in actual fact that I was scribbling on cave walls. But I do go back so far as to sitting in an air raid shelter with my elder sisters, chalking on the walls while the world around us was going a little bit mad, and we didn't have iPads and felt tip pens, and paper was short, so I would be scribbling on the concrete wall. We all were, and when we run out of space, we would take turns and chalk on each other. Right, now this was not a peculiar thing just to me. It was true of millions of young children of my generation on both sides of the conflict. Right, taking shelter with all sorts of shrapnel landing on us and near-miss bombs. Shaking the shelter. But look, I'm not here just to play violins. I'm here for, that was then, this is now, right? So art is different things to different people. Some people, it is a voice of anger, rage, because they feel that they're not actually being heard. I do not use my art for that purpose. I want to create a little bit more of a peaceful world. I've had the anger bits. I don't like it. So I'm going to invite you now into my little world of serenity. This is where I have spent so many years of my life, in this small pool of peace and tranquility, inhabited by fairy-like figures. I never ever went looking for them. In fact, I'm not even sure that I believe in them. But for some strange reason, they seem to believe in me. I think it is that they see me as a vehicle, as a way by which they can become visible to the naked eye. Even little boisterous children, when coming across my little fairies, especially the mermaids, they tend to go very quiet, just in case they wake them up. Yes, they are very small, and they talk in a whisper. But if you have something of interest to say, you can talk in a whisper, and the whole world will be listening in. An artist is not a special sort of person, but each person is a special sort of artist. As a tutor, it is now my task to help you get a visual voice to your world, whatever that may be. Right folks, having had a little glimpse into this old boy's private little world, well, it started off as a private little world, one could describe it as an escapism, trying to create what I consider to be a better world than the one ravaging around me. Question: why am I doing this? Well, rest assured, it's not for the glamour or for the finance. It is because teaching is in my DNA and it's what I do. By the way, just in case you noticed that my cup was empty in the opening clip, it's now refreshed. I actually drank it before plucking up the courage to switch the cam on. Okay, look, I'm wandering again. Right, now the reason I'm doing this is because the art world has been very, very kind to me. And I've had many years, privileged years of teaching within the system. But all during that period of time, I was always conscious of the many thousands of students who, for one reason or another, could not attend a formal art class, be it financial, travel, young mums with kids, housebound, health reasons, the list is endless. And now, having retired, not that an artist ever retires, I managed to get this modern technology under some sort of control, and that actually gave me an opportunity to reach out to the people, many of which are full of talent. They just lacked the opportunity. Right, now, my direction of travel will be as follows, but I will be starting from ground up. Right, now, if you feel that you would like to join me on these proposed series of little videos I'm going to make, and the first one is at this moment on the drawing board, then I would suggest that if you click on my name just below your screen there, that you go and have a nose around my little watercolour pool. And if you feel that I can add something to your art, not mine, your art, in this pastel world, then click on the subscribers red button. It will not cost you a bean, by the way. It is totally free. So what it will actually do, it will notify you when I get my first pastel video up. And if you're far too advanced, and many of you are, you don't have to join me at the chalk face when I'm explaining the technical do's and don'ts of pastels. You can always come and join me when you think I might be doing a video which is more of your choosing. So, having said that, as I said, the videos from this point on are all about you. And this long distance teaching, I did find it does in actual fact work. You may be thousands of miles away, but at the time of switching on the video, you are, and there's my dog barking in the background. Hang on 1 second.
Quiet.
Vinny.
I'll get the post and then she'll stop.
Vinny, will you be quiet? Right, sorry about that, folks. When I said this, these videos are all about you and I. When I'm at my drawing board, it's not just you and I. I've got an old dog which tends to sit on my feet, barks when the postman comes around or fireworks go off, and I've got Geraldine, my goldfish, and so if you hear a little bit of bubbling going on in the background, it's because I forgot to switch the air pump off. Look, I'm wandering all over the place again. Okay, see you later, hopefully. Bye-bye, folks.